Swoosh. I don't know, man. It seems like it's in the air. It seems like it's attack-a-mofo at the bar time. Maybe that's the season. This is where we'll see biker clubs get at it at the bars. Maybe we'll have to go through this for a minute. But the public, man, really, they really don't like it. You'll be able to see in these two stories I have. I have two stories for you today. There have been more arrests in Oklahoma City with the unfortunate shootout at the saloon over there. So they've arrested two more people today. And they tell you a little bit more about what's going on. And we also have looks like some other guys were shooting it out, or maybe not shooting it out, but striking it out. There's a little problem. And another bar versus the Pagans and the Hellions, it seems. So we got a little bit of a show for you this morning coming up. Right after this, as soon as I can get my buttons right. Okay, right after this. Swoosh! Swoosh! Oh, good morning, everyone. I'm Black Dragon. I'd like to welcome you back to another edition of Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker News you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. They got rid of two representatives yesterday in Tennessee, two black representatives. Very interesting. And it you know, a lot of stuff going on, like, is this racism and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, I feel these weird kind of ways about these things. Like, everybody wants me to feel one way because I'm black. And then I get in trouble sometimes when I don't be like agreeing with the party line or whatever the case may be. And I just gonna have to put it out. I ain't giving you my gun, mofo. I ain't. I don't care who shoots up what. Okay? I ain't shot no schools up. I ain't giving up my gun. You want to take over the Tennessee floor and demand that I give my gun up, even though you're outvoted or whatever the case may be. You don't have the majority. They got rules over there. Follow the damn rules or get the hell out. Am I wrong for that? I think I'm probably wrong for that. All right, look here, man. Follow the rules. if they got rules for speaking on the house floor and they keep cutting off your microphone and all that, then get your votes up, get your numbers up. Like in a motorcycle club. One chapter gets screaming, you know, when you got a whole bunch of chapters, one chapter gets to screaming about this, that, or the other. And, oh, your chapter's bigger, blah, blah. Get your numbers up. Get your numbers up. Just thought I would say that. And then they had another rule about, am I messed up? I must be screwed up. Is there a rule? I mean, I thought girls' sports and boys' sports were so that people could compete. You know, like, do you really have girls wrestling boys? And I mean, when they're little bitty kids, it doesn't matter. But at a certain age, you get a certain age, and you go to decide where you can compete fairly. So if you have somebody that identifies as something, do they get to come over and win all the trophies? Is that, I think, it's not fair. All right. I remember when you lost all your guns in your boat crash. I remember you telling me about that. All right, moving on here. I don't know. I just had to bring that. I think that you should compete in the sport that you are anatomically correct for. And I'm not trying to be prejudiced or any of that kind of stuff, but, you know, why should you compete and then nobody else can win a prize? Because, oh, that's right. This is America. Nobody loses anymore. At the wiffle ball bat game, everybody still wins. So maybe that was screwed up. Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and pull that up for me. Let me have the screen here. There's more arrests in the Oklahoma City school shooting. Oklahoma City saloon shooting. Police arrest 2 more suspects in the deadly rival biker gang shooting at the Metro Bar. So here's what goes on. For those of you who don't know, when you get ready to throw down for your club at the local bar, they go through the video. Even if they interviewed you and you said, well, I wasn't here, and they let you go, then comes the investigative stage where they look at the video. And all these places have video. All these places have video. And they look at the video and they look at the video of all the places around the places that you were at. And they can follow this video like damn near all the way to your house. This is what they do. So if they come back later, they come back with, oh, we need to arrest that person and that person and that person too. That's kind of what went on here. And we have the video here. So let's go ahead and look at that. Let me take the chat off the screen. Let's check this video out here. Hopefully they don't hit me with a commercial. Let's see.
Hello, call my Markdown, Markdown Chevrolet.
They hit me with a commercial. I had it queued up, so we weren't supposed to have a commercial. But hold on a second here. It will be gone soon, I think. There we go.
To a shootout between rival gangs at a metro. New arrests have been made in connection to a shootout between rival gangs at a metro bar. Police have also released the name of the 3rd victim. News 9's Tevis Hillis is at police headquarters with those new details.
Police say they've arrested 2 men who they originally spoke to after the gunfight at the Whiskey Barrel Saloon.
There was something going on between these gangs. It's unclear exactly what the beef was that they had with each other, but we're talking about several different biker gangs that were in there, and in the end they were all shooting at each other.
3 people died in the shootout, police identifying 29-year-old Eric Oberholster, 38-year-old Francisco Tanahara, and 29-year-old Andrew Sump. Police arrest Tyler Myers, 34, on a first-degree murder complaint after he was released from the hospital. Police say that a group from the Bandidos biker gang punched Myers in the head. Myers was the first to pull out a gun, causing bar patrons to panic. That's when shots were fired inside the bar. Myers exits the bar after being shot multiple times. Police reports say 42-year-old Nicholas Sweet is seen running around the bar, shooting Myers in the back twice. Also during the fight, 48-year-old Douglas Jacobs walks inside when he sees Oberholzer shooting. Jacobs opens fire despite being shot. Oberholzer continues shooting, even changing his magazine. He then dies. When police arrive on scene, both Sweet and Jacobs spoke with officers. Sweet says he didn't have a gun or witness any shootings, while Jacobs claims he never entered the bar during the fight. Surveillance footage shows both men firing weapons at the bar. In the reports, police say those involved in the Bandidos biker gang went to the bar with backup to attack the rival biker gang. Both men are booked on multiple complaints, an accessory to murder for Sweet, first-degree murder for Jacobs. At police headquarters, Tavis Hillis, Oklahoma's own News 9.
Wow. So let me pull that off of there. Get me back on the screen. Hi. So yeah, that one guy got shot in the back 2 times, Tyler. Holy, they said he was shot multiple times. I think multiple means like more than 2. Holy moly. Man, they say Myers was not Tyler Myers was his name. So police said that the group from the Bandidos club, yeah, Tyler Myers, okay, 34 years old. Punched him in the back of the head or in the head. Myers was the first to pull out a gun, causing everybody the barroom patrons to panic. That's when shots were fired inside the bar. Can you imagine this as we learn more about what went on in there? Myers exited the bar after being shot multiple times. Jesus. Police reports said the 42-year-old Nicholas Sweet was seen running around the bar, shooting Myers in the back twice. Now, I've been there. I have the holes. I have the holes. I've been there. I remember what that was like. Everything moves in slow motion. It's hell. Also, during the fight, 48-year-old Douglas Jacob walked inside the bar when he saw Oberholzer shooting, and then he opened fire. Despite being shot, these guys, despite being shot, Oberholzer continued shooting, even changing his magazine. But he went out like John Wayne, all right. Even changing his magazine to continue on, and then he dies on the floor of the bar. I mean, these guys were true to the end. I wonder what it would be like to have those guys still around when the United Nations comes for us. I'd like to have some of these guys still around because they are warriors just fighting the wrong war. If you get killed in the military fighting for your country, they pay for your children's college, give your wife $200,000 or $300,000 cash. Your family has medical insurance, on and on. On and on and on. Free college for the kids, all kind of stuff. If you get shot and die on the floor of some nasty-ass bar for your motorcycle club, you don't get all that. Just something to think about. But anyway, despite being shot, Oberholzer continued shooting, even changing his magazine. He then dies on the floor of the bar. When the police arrived, Sweet and Jacob spoke with officers. Sweet said he did not have a gun or even witness the shootings, while Jacob claims he never entered the bar during the fight. However, surveillance footage shows both of the men firing weapons at the bar. Because that's what they have. They have the surveillance footage. So maybe think about that before you decide to attack someone at the local freaking bar. They're gonna see everything you're doing. They're gonna see it and they're gonna figure it out. And if you're left alive, you're gonna have to answer for that. Okay, so on to the so that's that story. There's 2 more arrested, and we know a little bit more about what on. It was like a melee in there. He said there were several biker clubs in there. He said several gangs, and they all wound up shooting at each other. They haven't said who the other clubs were, so we don't know that yet. But whoever they were, or if it wasn't clubs, he said there were several gangs in there. Maybe there weren't. Maybe some were clubs and some were not. They were all shooting. He said they were all shooting in there, and 3 people are dead. 6 people total were shot. That's a hell of a lot of folks. Okay, we're going to go to this new story here, over to a place called Lenoir. Like I said, we're doing the hey, let's shoot up bar or have biker bar fights. This was not a shootout, but anyway, let's do this one here. Let me first play it. I hope I queued this one up so there's no commercial. Let's try.
Drugs, fistfights, and a high-speed chase.
Drugs, fistfights, and a high-speed chase starts out. Boy, this is going to be good.
Drugs, fistfights, and a high-speed chase, all ending overnight at the clubhouse of a notorious biker gang in Lenoir. Our Dave Faraday spoke to some of the other gang members earlier today.
Well, one of them says that police stole their money, then told me to get off of their property. This all began miles away at a restaurant in Lenoir where police responded to a call about a fight between 2 motorcycle groups. Viewers shared this video of the large police presence outside the Pagans clubhouse along Highway 321. This is where officers arrested 3 men overnight. Police say they chased the men here from a restaurant in Lenoir where they started a fight with members of the Hellions, another bike group.
Everything's going smooth, and I get told by the bar manager, hey, there's a fight out in the parking lot. And
Erica works at the restaurant. She says the Pagans were after the customers as they were leaving.
The other clubs that I've seen riding around, and even in Hickory, they're very nice, very friendly, very respectful. They're not showing up to jump people at bars and starting trouble like that.
Police say after the chase, they searched the men. They say they were wearing body armor and had concealed weapons. They also say they executed a search warrant at the Pagan clubhouse where they seized marijuana, steroids, and $11,000 in cash. Chris Dishman eats at the restaurant in Lenoir often. He believes more needs to be done to keep people safe from the group.
2 guys walked outside and they were jumped, and it wasn't a fair fight, and they keep being allowed to do this. Nobody's doing nothing about it to them.
And all 3 men face felony speeding to elude charges. We did see police back down at that restaurant earlier today in Lenoir getting surveillance video. Tonight, they're telling me that more charges are pending in this case. Reporting from Lenoir, I'm Dave Faraday, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, so, stop that commercial. Stopped it dead in its tracks. So there. Anyway. Yeah, so they chased them back to their clubhouse and took their damn money. That's crazy. But you guys do know of the civil asset forfeiture laws, right? So when they find money of any value, but especially if they find, money, in this case, what, $10,000, $11,000? When they find money, they can take it. And you have to prove how you got it to get it back. Wonder where that story went. I'm trying to pull it back up. You have to prove, yeah, here it is, where you got it from to get it back. And it's absolutely freaking crazy that they can do that to you. But they can. They can take your money. And that's what they did. They came in, and of all the other things they found $11,000 cash, was it? And they took it. They took it. into custody. And I'm going to go out on a limb here. And I'm going to say, I doubt they'll ever see that money again. Now, I could be wrong, but I doubt they'll ever see that money again. That money's gone. And because the way they do that money, like the civil asset forfeiture laws and stuff, like the money is not a human being, so it doesn't have any rights. So they don't have to the money. They don't have to prove, or rather, the money is not assumed innocent. They can make an accusation on the money and take it, and you got to prove the money is innocent, not the money is assumed to be innocent. Real flaky that these laws really kind of effed up, if you ask me. And they take a bro's money. They take your money. That's why it's almost crazy to ride across the country with $5,000 or $10,000 in your pocket, because I remember these guys had $200,000 or $200,000. They were riding to Las Vegas they were gamblers, and they were going to ride to Las Vegas and play games, money games, gambling, and the police pulled them over and took their money. And so now, in order to get your money back, they want to take you to court, right? And the lawyer is $5 or $10 or $15,000. So then they make a deal with you for your money. Well, I tell you what, we'll give you 40% of it back, because like they know you're going to lose 40 or 50 or 60% of it just trying to pursue it to get it back. It's absolutely unfair. So you can imagine them screaming at the reporter that they took our money out of our clubhouse. But the way they write it, man, the way they write it. Seizing drugs and cash after investigators say they got in the chase. Seizing drugs and cash. Wow. Well, they made it seem like they had a whole manufacturing ring over there. Anyway. Seizing drugs and cash. No, you stole my effing money, bro. You came in here, saw my money. This could be club dues. This could be the money we collected, toys for tots. It could be anything. Just took their money. Police were there for more than 3 hours while they searched. Several viewers shared video and images, but these are the laws. You better know these laws. When you lead police in a chase, don't go back to the clubhouse. Don't go back there. It would pay to know some of these laws. Some of these things, it would just pay to know. Just some of these things, maybe there needs to be some classes on this. Like, what did they say in this? We're going to be going through the surveillance video. Like, guys be out there like NSA ain't looking. Like, there's not, like, you really think there's not a satellite looking? Oh, we don't even have to go up 2 miles. We can just go to the cameras right there at the place. And then everybody's ring doorbell camera on the way home as they watch you pass by. On everybody's ring doorbell camera. I think folks should think about that before they go attack the local bar. It's not 1970 anymore. Police were at the clubhouse for more than 3 hours while they searched. Several viewers shared video and images of the large police presence along the highway, and I bet you they shared video of everything else they saw too. So, everything was going smooth, and then I get grabbed by a bar manager. Hey, there's a fight in the parking lot, said the woman who works at the restaurant. You heard her say it. She said the pagans went after the customers as they were leaving. So when they see us out there, when they see clubs out there, they're getting to the point that, that guy said it wasn't a fair fight. People see when it ain't a fair fight. And the Americans, we have a sense of fair play. And the clubs are going to always lose that public relations battle. Here's what. I'll give you a suggestion here. Call the club you don't like. Meet them in a field. Sticks, bats, and chains. No knives. No iron. Brass knuckles. Nunchucks. Boots. Let's get down. Everybody comes back home alive. No cameras, no, or do it like they used to do when David went out to meet the Philistines and your boy Goliath came walking out. Men. All right, men. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to fight Goliath. However it goes down, it goes down. Everybody okay with that? You guys, everybody all right? Okay, so don't have to have a lot of people die. I got him. I got this slingshot here. He's never seen anything like it. I got it, don't worry. Just like that. It'd be a lot easier. Anyway, always remember someone is watching. Somebody's watching. Met me in Daytona. Hey, man. It's good to see you here, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show and hollering at me. So appreciate that. All right, man. We're at 27 minutes. No need to talk this to death. Hopefully we don't see another one of these tomorrow, but maybe we will. This might be like I said, barroom season. Let's go get in a fight at a bar where everybody can see us on videotape. Noble Pickens says they got to prove the money was obtained legally. You shouldn't have to prove you've obtained money legally. It should be that someone has to prove that you obtained it illegally. But those asset forfeiture laws are different. It's crazy. Body armor is the reason we train first. Is the reason we train first shot goes in the groin, abdomen, or high chest. Oh, I didn't know that we train like that, but it's good to know. Wow. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your 2 cents in the comments section below. Let me get over here to my captions section here. So, hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you wouldn't mind. I would absolutely appreciate that. Also, you can find Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as LinkedIn. And I believe we're on Twitch as well. My books, The Prospects Bible, Sergeant-at-Arms Bible, President's Bible, Prospects Bible for Women's Motorcycle Clubs, and the Public Relations Officer's Bible are all available on Amazon. And an ebook on Kindle, and you can get the Prospects Bible on Audible as an audiobook. And you can get all my books at blackdragonsgear.com. Join our podcast, our daily podcast, The Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos, where you can hear this show there. Anywhere you get your podcasts, iHeartRadio, iTunes, so forth and so on. We have a Discord channel. Please join the Discord channel. The link is in the description box below. If you need to send me an email, it's blackdragon@blacksabbathmc.com. We just made a new video yesterday on our channel, Think Tactical. You better be thinking tactical. if you're thinking tactical, you're not messing around in front of them damn cameras. So maybe some of you guys need to check out my Think Tactical channel so you'll be thinking a little more tactical. Think Tactical on YouTube, Black Dragon Survivalist blog on Facebook, and Think Tactical as our podcast, and thinktacticalnews.com is the website. Bikerliberty.com is our website for our daily news on Black Dragon Biker TV, bikerliberty.com. And these are all the ways that you can find and follow everything that we're doing. And we also have a new site called MC Protocol 101. Is that cool? That's my phone number if you want to reach me there, 446920336. And I'm going to go out with this explanation here. Someone asked me, what's the difference between a sergeant at arms and an enforcer? So this is what I told them over on TikTok. Let's see if we can pull that up. The difference between a sergeant at arms and the enforcer. In some clubs, there is no difference. Some clubs have enforcers instead of sergeant at arms. You see that a lot in outlaw clubs and 1% clubs. In some clubs, you have a sergeant at arms and enforcers. Each one's duties will vary a little bit depending on the club. In some clubs, there are enforcers on a regional or national level, and the sergeant at arms is on the local level. But they all pretty much have the job of enforcing rules, both inside and outside of the club. Protection, and protecting the president, VIPs, protecting the club. And sometimes they'll have duties outside of the club. You'll see that more with enforcers or nomads. So pretty much to me, they're the same. The difference. All right, man. I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny.
Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
I would like to take a second out to give my condolences to Derek Warrington. We are very deeply saddened to hear of the loss of your loved one. You have our prayers and our sympathies and deepest condolences here at Black Dragon Biker TV. And we appreciate you for being a longtime subscriber, and our prayers are with you.